of MLB 20. I know you guys were expecting a new episode of Spider-Man Miles Morales. Had a break tonight, so I have a little bit of a migraine on my right brain. It's on my head tonight. But you guys will have Miles Morales next weekend, since I just one night off for that, and then get back onto it the coming weekend. The upcoming weekend. If you guys are joining in when it gets more MLB 20. If you 1 to 2 days a week, be sure to hit that red support button and like button. Stay connected. The best way you guys can gain support is you guys can hit that red support button, hit that like button, tweet it out, comment, share it, as good as you guys can, and that way we can continue what everybody can do. Remember, guys, my content's been pretty good as of late, as good as anything it should be. If there's anybody in the chat that has a Twitter and a Discord, what's up, Beryl? How you doing? It's good to see you back. But if there's also anybody in the chat that has, like I said, through Twitter, you guys can share me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment on Twitter. And, hey, what's up, Brother Mark? Guess who's here tonight? Beryl's here, finally. And the best way you can always do things on Discord, guys, send me a phone request. Tell me you guys said hello. Like I said, no Spider-Man tonight. In 6 days, it will be this Saturday and Sundays, so it won't be a problem at this point, so we might be okay going forward. And the best, and you guys between that, remember, hit that red support button, like button, stay connected between the two apps, Twitter and Discord. And remember, guys, we've watched our videos in full. Like them, share them, tweet them out, comment, stay connected, add it to a playlist, and you guys want to vote for the idol, you guys can vote Alan at 30, Grace Soman at 13. Especially not Bell, because, see, we're not even trying to care less what, my love and I are going to be doing. If, there's going to be an idol, hopefully. Get one dislike, that's okay. What time it is. So I decided to do a new episode of baseball for you guys tonight. So like I said, Spider-Man will be back, later on this weekend, the upcoming weekend, especially tonight. Not tonight. Alright, guys, so it will be Game 3 in Detroit, as it will be tonight, guys, in Game 3 in Detroit, as it will be the 8-15 Tigers taking on 17-7 New York Yankees. In Game 3 in Detroit tonight, guys. On the mound for the 8-15 Tigers will be Matthew Boyd. Hi, I'm sorry. And so yeah, it's okay. Anything, and welcome. So yeah, also in Game 3 in Detroit, guys. On the mound for the remember, guys, Erwan Davids, just between Angel 2. But work today was good. You know, not twice, but 3 times when I was went for my survival through transportation today. But I'm okay. Just needed some energy, but I think I might be okay getting through tonight. So on the mound for the 8-15 Tigers tonight, guys, Game 3 in Detroit, will be southpaw left-hander. Matthew Boyd has a 2-0 record of a 1.86 ERA between both sides. And there's a starting lineup for the 8-15 Tigers as listed. Leading off first will be Victor Reyes at center. Nico Grum's at DH as designated hitter. McQueen, I was keeping an eye on you last night. You did a good thing, baby. That's why Brother Mark was actually thinking about his ZF the same way. Zamir Candelario is at third. Johnson Scope is at second. With Castro at short. At first, CJ Cron. Hill Castle's at left. Jorge Bonifaci's at right. And doing the catching tonight, guys, batting ninth is Jake Rogers, between bottom to the top. Between the middle. Jake Rogers will be getting a day off after having somebody else getting a few at-bats. Jorge Bonifacio will be sitting down between 1 or 2 games in between. So how is everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are well. I'm still not feeling too bad a little bit, but I'm probably going to get through the chat tonight as good as I can. Um, but what's you guys been up to tonight? You guys will get Izzy News after we do the first 19 to 20 minutes tonight. So that way it doesn't have to have less frequently performed by using my anger. Which is actually not the idea. So like I say, guys, Spider-Man will be back the coming weekends. It's still every Saturdays and Sundays, but I just needed a night off tonight after doing Spider-Man, but well, like I said, guys, my content has always been pretty good, as it should be. So on the mound for the 8-15 Tigers tonight, guys, do you see in the middle? Matthew Boyd, making his 5th start of the season, 2-0 record, with a 1.86 ERA, 32 hits, 4 walks, 23 strikeouts combined. When anything, so leading off first for the Yankees will be Gio Urshela, 276, 3 home runs, 14 RBIs, 7 in. First pitch by Boyd. And that would be, and that, guys, it's a fly ball to center field. That is Super Saiyan Blue Mark, the all-powerful warrior in the universe. But you know what they say from the Wizard of Oz, guys? The wizard saying, "I am Oz, the great and powerful." And that's from the Wizard of Oz, by the way, guys. And then they actually took one of the characters as the Oz, the great and powerful. So, played by James Franco back then. He's actually a real nice actor and very cute, loving guy. The one that plays Oz, the Oz Great and Powerful back then. You also had Mila Kunis, Rachel Walsh, and crap. I haven't seen the movie for quite some time, but the movie itself is not bad. With some good comedy, I would think. The bottom 0-2. Last game was 0-4. You guys have seen the movie, correct? I mean, besides Oz the Great and Powerful, but, what do you call it? Wizard of Oz, I think. I mean, I've seen it plenty of times, and I've heard it's good. I've heard it's always real good behind that. Way to go, KC, way to beat the Browns. Set up to that. The Browns got what they deserve tonight. I also want to deliver a set up to TJ. Thank you, my man, for sending me out. How you doing? And that'll be foul ball to right.
Is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
But other than that, guys, work today was good. Finally got some good help, and you know. But it was a little long story in between. I used to watch Wizard of Oz. That was 10 years age. I was like 18. I for one was not even born by then. At this point, 2-2. To the left, that's 3-2. Up next, guys, is DJ LeMahieu batting 232, 601, 6 RBIs. We were at Walmart. That's good. Here's the thing, baby. If you were to see me in action, how would you feel? If I did.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
That'd be foul ball to right, and almost had the catch. That's still 3-2. Boyd from the stretch. But I did stop a couple things on my own before I went to my last break. So Google Play is good to go. Second out for the Yankees. Up next, guys, in the third batting position, he's able to make you. 232, 6 home runs, 6 RBIs, 7 in. Between Technician. Might news will be in a little bit. Yeah, guys, since I'm off at 5 tomorrow on a Monday, which is tomorrow, you guys will have a new episode of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. That'll be an hour and 25 to an hour and a half, so. And then I'm off this Tuesday and Wednesday, so remember, guys, every Tuesday and Wednesdays, new episodes of Assassin's Creed Valhalla by then. And Black Ops Cold War will also be back on Wednesday afterwards, so. Yeah, I've actually been at Walmart over 3 years as a stockman, so. I always love what I do behind that, so. But it's a little long story between the other thing, too. At the bottom, 3-2. Up next is Luke Boyd, 253, 4 home runs, 15 ribbies. There we go. I tried to fix a little bit of my mic, a little bit, 3-2. Up top, that's a foul ball to right, 3-2. Between the structure. And that'll be ground ball close to the left. Gets under it, throws the first in time, and the inning is over. Well, like I said, guys, at least the Browns finally got what they deserve by the Super Bowl champions. It's about time. Go to the bottom of the first inning, Game 3 in Detroit. Yankees nothing, and the Tigers coming up to bat. So on the mound tonight, guys, for the 17-7 Yankees, will be Delvey Garcia. Fourth start of the season. 3-1 record for 3.16 ERA. 27 hits, 10 walks, and 28 strikeouts. Well, for me, guys, I just had to bust butt as good as I can. So, at least, what's his face came back between 12 to 8 finally. Due out for the Tigers will be Victor Reyes, batting .265. First pitch by Garcia. At the bottom, 1-0. And double check time. IZN will be in a little bit, another 10 minutes. 8-9 minutes. So I can try to recuperate between my head a little bit. But I should be okay to get through tonight. I hope so, I do. But other than that, but I am a little more tired, but I'm getting through as good as I can. Foul ball to left, that's 2 balls, 1 strike. I, for one, guys, have not seen Brian Lynn anywhere. I actually have not seen him in the chat for quite some time, so I'm pretty sure he's trying to keep himself safe, having himself given zone protection, I think. He is on deck. 3 balls, 1 strike. Between no to losing. 3-1 from the stretch. And that will be, guys, there'll be fly ball to deep left, right center field. Racing back, and love you too, baby. And take care of Bell for Brother Mark for me. And it's gone. Solo stop of the third of his career, Victor Reyes. 409 feet, 106 miles per hour exit velocity. That's the third one by Victor Reyes of his career of the season. Strikes first is 1-0 Tigers. Bottom of the first, no. Unlucky kid, brother. I always try to do my best work on that. Are you okay, brother? Here comes Nico Goodrum, batting .308. 1-0 Tigers, bottom of the first. Nobody out. Game 3 in Detroit. To left, 1-1. Has 7 doubles. 1 ball, 1 strike. Garcia from the stretch. Up top, 1-2. But it's all good, though. Up top, swing and a miss. That's the first out for the Tigers. First strikeout by Garcia.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. It kind of looks better to strike out like he did, though.
Guys, anytime that I always have sometimes having a heavy laughter. What's up, Gab? How you doing? Oh, that's good. Heck, no door hit my face. Are you okay? And that will be fireball to center field. Gets under it, between the target, makes the catch. Second out for the Tigers. Well, how you been tonight, Gab? Anything good? I mean, work was good. One of which was, I didn't have a single carry out today since I was going to have, I was going to get a walkie this morning, but basically, I actually totally forgot about it a little bit more, but I have to make sure the next time I clock in, guys, I get a walkie this time. To make sure if there's anything I need help with on it. But it all depends. Fastest go is batting .214. Anything except some shocking news. Well, we're going to begin some news in a little bit. Very shortly. Well, my point and barrel will be back in a little bit. This is doing some shopping at Walmart real quick. The boss 2 strikes. The right 1-2. Are you okay, brother? What happened? Yeah, verify. To the right, 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but
I wonder if my buddy Leon might be coming in. It all depends. And that in the middle, that's a strikeout. And the inning is over. Between in a little more standard. And that was a solo stop between Victor Reyes to the right with Scope, I think. It's gone. Goodbye. For the top of the second, Game 3 in Detroit. Tigers 1, Yankees nothing. Do well for the Yankees. Batting .253, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs driven in. Like I said, guys, Spider-Man will be next weekend. So I'm actually getting a night off tonight for it. To left, 1-0.
Swings the bat and throws from the right side.
Back between Boyd versus Boyd. I'm so live, kid brother. My Super Saiyan blood on my face. Oh, okay. So it's not the real live one, correct? I think. The bottom, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, counted up, guys. I'm just trying to rub my head a little bit. But I will have a little something to have a little bit after the chat. Yes, I will. Up top, 3-0. On deck, guys, this is the Carl Stanton, batting .286. Oh, it's real? Oh, ouch. Well, try to put some ice a little bit, buddy. I mean, brother, if we can. 3-0 from the stretch. At the bottom, 3-1. I mean, I usually get a bloody nose every once in a while, but not a whole lot, basically. 3-1. Foul ball to home base, 3-2. I think this will be in just a moment, guys. 3-2 from the stretch. The big ground ball to third. Gets at the first base, 1 out for the Yankees.
All right, guys. Here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at
but I think I might be okay going forward. See how we're doing on time again. Okay, guys, we're gonna get some news right about now. Hold on a second. Hits by a Boyd. That'd be ground ball to third base again. Gets under it defensively, and that's a single. And the manager for the 8-15 Tigers will make a challenge if it was a single or not. Remember, guys, the best way you guys can get support, if you guys hit that red support button, like button, stay connected, leave it a good comment as good as you guys can on somebody's video. If you guys have a Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter, ZackDawson. Z is capitalized, D is capitalized, either way. Like I said, guys, my content's been pretty good, as it should be. Between any rule overturned or between some stuff on it. The numbers are always the same, guys, and that's check out for Yankees. Up next, Aaron Judge. Batting .296, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs driven in. Remember, guys, the numbers are all, most of them are all even. Now between the solitary odd numbers, basically. So the numbers are 824-656-00. Again, guys, it's 824-656-00. There's a career average of 951. And that'd be foul ball to left, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Like I said, I still have not seen Brian Lynn anywhere. I don't know what he's been up to, though. Up top, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Remember, guys, you guys can also do the same thing on Discord. You guys can send me a phone request. You guys can say hi to me anytime you guys want to chit chat. That's a ground ball to right center field. Gets under it, and that's a single. That's a single for the Yankees. But I always have the 2 recommendations between the 2 apps. And that'll bring up Clint Frazier, batting .342.
Into the box, Clint Frazier.
To the left, 0-1. Alright, guys, you guys can vote to land at 30, Great Solomon at 13 by 17. So, like I said, there hasn't been any change of voting so far tonight. I mean, so far, since the last time somebody voted. And that'll be Fireball to center field. Gets the target in place, makes the catch, and the inning is over. We go to bottom of the second inning, Game 3 in Detroit. Tigers 1, Yankees nothing. And due up for the Tigers will be Roy Castro, batting 200. Alright guys, let's get to our first article tonight. Today is the... I'll tell you this. Let me double check here. Today's the 17th already. It has 5 doubles. January of 2021 already. It's actually been not that bad of a surprise. That's a foul ball at home base, 1-1. Okay guys, first one. Nintendo Switch is accounted for 87% of all consoles sold in Japan of last year. But I actually think 87% is actually really nice, really good, to be honest. It's bottom 1 and 2. Ball 2 strikes. If you guys want to know when, you guys can check this one out too. Space Jam: A New Legacy. Sorry, the one and only LeBron James with the NBA basketball champions. What do you call it? Playing second, first out for the Tigers. Girl say, how's it going, girl? How you doing? Are you through Runny Egg or Tuba? Check her out, guys, in the chat, if you don't mind. It's actually the second Space Jam movie, perhaps. Not a problem. Not a problem. Say, what do you do, by the way? Since Quad's batting 171. I have a little bit of a migraine headache a little bit on my right side of my brain. Since I threw up on some 3 times when I was having a bowl of cereal this morning. But I'm trying to get past that a little bit. And that'll be a pop-up. Cross to him. Makes the catch. Second out for the Tigers. I'm not sure my DF Barrels parents will be able to know me for sure. We'll see. See what it comes down to. Here comes Roy Castro, batting 224. So you guys can check out the first look of Space Jam: A New Legacy. Starring LeBron James on HBO Max. Son out of Venezuela. Maybe double check that real quick. Oh no, I struggle with migraines also. Well, it usually takes some time to heal. For the most part, but I think I might be okay. As long as I have a little something to have tonight for supper, so I'll be okay. Then I can just relax as good as I can, so. But I'll be fine a little bit. 1 and 2. At the bottom, 2 and 2. So I heard them. I never met. Hold on. I never met them. Well, I mean, I actually know her mom is actually real nice and sweet. But Yago, are you from Tuba or Runny Egg? That'd be ground ball to second. Gets under it, throws the first, and the inning is over.
Down in order go the Tigers. We
go to top of the third. Game 3 in Detroit. Tigers 1, Yankees nothing. Up next for the Yankees will be Gleyber Torres, batting 400, 4 home runs, 18 RBIs over then. But hit that like button, by the way, if you don't mind, Yago. So let's say YA or something. It's a pitch by Boyd. I would have to double check in a few. 1 for 6. I'm connected with Running Egg, well as Sony Skills. Well, Game Hunter is also a great. He's also a great YouTuber as well. I actually checked out a couple of good videos through. Well, Running Egg got me. Well, the first time I got started by Running Egg is the Sweetheart Vault Girl that I actually am part of a group with on Discord. So he got me started for Running Egg, and then I got started with Tuba Jam. I'm actually part of their group for the most part. Gary Sanchez batting 275, so yeah, that's true. They had the good tools, same with Tuba. Last game was 1-3 with 2 on shot. We'll get back to news in a few. The right 1 and 1. Okay, guys, you guys can find the right wired or wireless gaming board for you. Any good deal? 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball to home base, 1 and 2. And that'll be ground ball to the mound. Picks it up, throws the first, and that's the second out for the Yankees. Back to the lineup, pick up Zio Osila. Thrown out his first time, he's 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
At the bottom, 1 ball, 1 nil strikes. Right between Osila for Boyd. 1 for 5 for 200 average. And that'll be ground ball to left center field. And then it'll get a little off the wall between the stands. And that will be a double. That's a double for the Yankees. A double by Zio Osila for the 17-7 Yankees tonight. The future of Star Wars games is bright. That's actually coming out of a great company. Okay, guys. I'm not sure if you guys have already heard. Playing the second.
Into the box now, Tyro Estrada.
And that'll be fly ball to right center field. With a runner at second with 2 outs and makes the catch. And the inning is over.
Danger averted following the 2-out.
So the Yankees leave 1 at the bottom of the third. Game 3 in Detroit. Tigers 1, Yankees nothing. Okay, guys. As you guys can see, WrestleMania is returning to a giant stadium this year. I actually checked out a video a little bit between that statement and it's actually a little long article, so I watched a little bit through Tim and K Pro Wrestling Unlimited between 2021 of this year, next year, and 2023 between locations. Jacoby Jones is batting .235. The pitch by Garcia.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
At the bottom right, 0-1. Last game was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Monica Rambiel connects WandaVision to Captain Marvel 2. Well, anybody has a different good saying, I would assume. So, could be some a little more responsible or out of his comments. I would think. At the bottom, 1 and 2. 1 2 strikes. Well, Diablo Immortals Alpha was a hell of a good time. Ooh. Well, Diablo 3 was really good, to be honest. That's why I only played the third one. The graphics were really good. IGN gave it a good score. It was actually an 8.5 out of 10. That's the first out for the Tigers. That's actually according to Cam C. And then the last position, guys, is Austin Romine, batting 167. Mars needs minerals, as the resources are trying to turn the red planet green. Let me try to see that one real quick. Has an 8-year career between a couple teams. That's a long article, too. That would be ground ball to right center field. And that's a single. That is a single for the Tigers. Back to the lineup. Here comes Victor Reyes. He's 1 for 1 with a solo shot in the first inning. Went at first, 1 out. As you guys, some of you guys already know that Him at 3 is coming out in a couple of days. And that would be on the 20th this week. Excuse me. As you guys can see, Him and 3 PC players will be able to import locations from previous games. I think that would be almost wonderful, I would think. But like I said, I only played the first 2 for PS2, but I just had a little bit of fun back then. Besides, I don't have a good opportunity for a PC. But tax time is almost coming up, for sure. 2 balls, 1 strike. At the bottom, 3 and 1. Up next, guys, is Nico Goodrum, batting .300. He is on deck. Guys, to look at the history of the PS4. It was a great ride. Became the longest reigning system. That's ball 4. It's number 83. Gives off the Garcia. Gives off the walk. He walks. He walks Victor Reyes for the
Next will be the
Oh, never mind. Here comes Nico Goodrum. He struck out his first time. He's 0 for 1. First and second,
Yeah,
1
kinda
out.
shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see
At the bottom,
if
0
he
and 1.
tries to cheat to something
Was
this
acquired in
inning.
the free agency back in 2017.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
To the left, 1 and 1.
This one's
Garcia's
outside.
already given up
Good
1
off the
walk.
plate that time.
Guys can take out a little bit of daily deals. Anytime guys can grab an opportunity. That's 2 balls, 1 strike. That'll be big savings on Digital, Switch, Nintendo Switch games. Actually, some good deals. Last but not least, guys, Snyder Cut, Suicide Squad, Gotham Knights. What to expect from DC this year. That's 3 and 1. Up next, guys, Samir Candelario. 244, 5 home runs, 12 RBIs is on deck. 3 balls, 1 strike. That would be grounds the ground ball to second. Grounds from second. And that's the second out for the Tigers. Here comes Samir Candelario. He's 0 for 1 for a fly out his first time. First and third, 2 outs. Because I have a bottle of water behind me. So I could have a small sip when I get a chance. On the top, 0 and 1. Last game was 2-4 for a home run and 2 RBIs. And that will be fireball to mid-left, center field. Gets under red, defensively makes the catch, and the inning is over. We play 3 innings tonight, guys. Game 3 in Detroit. Go to top of the 4th. Tigers 1, Yankees nothing. And due up for the Yankees will be DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1. Gets signed down. The pitch by Boyd. Bottom 0 and 1. Let me see if there's any more articles tonight, guys. If not, you guys will have more tomorrow night after 5. Once we do a new episode of Black Ops Cold War by then. By tomorrow. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Okay, guys, you guys can see yourself news. Guys, we'll get some Isaiah news tomorrow night for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War after I get off work at 5. And makes the catch, 1 out for the Yankees. So I think we might be okay. And that'll bring up Luke Voigt, he's 0 for 1. Orioles 3, Angels 3, and Los Angeles. Would have been a double digit or something. Last night games had a double with 9 RBIs. To the right, 2 and 0. Oh, you actually love Call of Duty? I've actually had some great experience. Way before what do you call it? Way before the number 1 seed and the PS4 has been out by then. I've actually had plenty of Call of Duty games in the past. Well, one of which I did not like was one for the PSP, aka the Vita, perhaps, and that would be Black Ops Classified. I've one didn't really like it. I mean, the graphics were okay, but as I said, there was plenty of people that were camping. Didn't feel like coming out for combat. But it's all good. That'd be ground ball close to second. Throws the first in time, second out for the Yankees. But it's all good though. I used to play Black Ops 4. I for one have not played that. I've heard it's good, but Black Ops Cold War is kind of like a little bit better, I would assume. The graphics are good, the gameplay is not bad, but the campaign always sought a 7 out of 10 for PS5 due to IGN's review on that. So they've came out. So Call of Duty's been out for a long time afterwards. At the bottom, 0 and 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Rangers 5, Phillies 4, and Philadelphia. But have you looked at some of the graphics or the gameplay on YouTube though? The bottom 1 and 2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very
no balls, 2 strikes.
If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And that'd be ground ball close to second. Picks it up, throws the first, and the inning is over.
this side is retired.
Go to bottom of the
So
fourth
Yanks
inning,
go
game 3 in
1-2-3.
Detroit.
They're on the short
Tigers
end of a
1,
1-0
Yankees nothing.
score. Just about set to go for the
Bye-bye
last
Cleveland,
of the
very
fourth.
satisfying,
Before we do
very
that,
good,
here's how you want me.
22-17.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron
A little more
Gardner
emotional.
during the break about the team's offensive performance so
And it was
far.
real
And
good at the
flat
end for
out,
it.
he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only
And it
scored
really
one
is.
run,
Mets
but he
2,
said they've
Marlins
done a great
nothing,
job
and
of
New York
forcing the
City.
pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Trying to get a little more notes, perhaps. Ah, that's true. I actually just gave it an 8.2 out of 10 to kick off this year. Do for the Tigers to be Jonathan Scope. He struck out in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. Gets signed down Garcia with the Pets. Bottom 1-0. Signed out of Karatzel. Karatzel at this point. So that's a 7-letter. To the right, 2-0. Garcia's only given up 1 walk so far tonight. That'll be ground ball to right center field, and that'll be a single. That's a single for the Tigers. That's like 3-1-0-07. I'll double check with this score in a second. Here comes Will Castaway, 0 for 1. Right at first, nobody out. At the middle, that's the first strike. He's 0 for 1 for a fly out in the second. Oh no, maybe I'll check this score in just a minute. Right at Rojo at first. At the bottom, the ball is low. Right at Rojo at first, and that's 0-2. Now, maybe double check the chat from you, brother. Hold up a minute. At the bottom, 1 and 2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to
Okay,
that same pitch.
3-1-07. Hold on. And that'll be foul ball to right, 1 and 2.
Shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul.
Is it still the first and last name on Discord, brother? To left 2 and 2. Was it a different name? The bottom, not a strikeout. First out for the Tigers.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy.
Let's try to get a little more some imaginary, I think. It all depends. Here comes CJ Cron. He popped out in second. He's 0 for 1.
That's a tip of the cap for the blue.
Man at first, 1 out. Gets a pitch by Garcia. That'll be ground ball across the second. Gives it the second. Gives it the first in time. Double play, and the inning is over.
Tigers failed to make any noise. They lead it 1-0.
We go to top of the 5th. Game 3 in Detroit. Tigers 1, Yankees nothing.
Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Mighty Whitney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees.
Yeah, I'll probably get a little sip of some in a few. I'll keep it on my phone and the tap while I'm at it. So I didn't have this water for nothing, so we can actually almost have so much speculation or something.
But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that should
before I take a sip, guys, due up for the Yankees will be Aaron Judge. He's going second inning. He's 1 for 1. Give me a moment, guys. I'm going to pause this for a minute. Keep going in the chat. Go right ahead. Maybe that's to do the trick a little bit. There we go. Alright, there we go, guys. Can you guys still hear me back there during the group? At the bottom, 1 ball with no strikes. Let's give it 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Let's try to get a little sip of some between the back behind me. Up top, 1-1.
Strike this time to make
Him
it
guys, I always need a ball water between the tat for the most
shocked
part.
he took that pitch right there, right in the wheelhouse, low 90s.
But I think that set's going to help out. Gonna be ground ball to third, picks it up. Defensively, throws the first. 1 out for the Yankees. Up next, guys, Clint Frazier. 4 down second. He's 0 for 1. Man, I think I might be okay. Water's always good for between a healthy spot between a couple things that are messed up in the head. Quite a bit. I mean, I think so. That'll be fireball to left center field. Makes a real nice catch. Out number 2 for the Yankees. Indians 2, Athletics 1 in Cleveland.
Pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a
But I think I might be okay for a
so he would have hit it
good emotional
even
point.
better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Bring back fast lane. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 4 down third inning. He's 0 for 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's better.
Fastball
To left,
catches the
0
black
and 1.
there for a called strike.
Back between Torres for Boyd guys. 1 for 7.
Line drive
That'll be ground ball to left center field. Bounces a little off the wall.
For 2 now. The throw into second.
And that will be a double. That's a double for the Yankees.
For them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single
Give a
swing
little more
bat.
close
This
distance.
might be their chance right here. They've struggled to
Get a
produce
bit more
lot of
speed
runs, but
between
there
any
he is
play
at
on
second
on
base.
any
A
team.
shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Run out second, 2 outs. Boyd from the
So now
stretch.
to the plate, Gary Sanchez.
We foul ball to home base for a strike. Gary Sanchez is 0 for 1 for ground out in the third inning. We know that's the problem. At the bottom, 0 and 2. That's for games had 2 home runs and 4 RBIs.
It's going to
0
be
and
tough
2.
on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their
That will be, guys, that'll be fly ball to deep right center field. And bounce off the wall the same way. And that'll be an RBI double. As it's now 1-1 apiece. Top of the fifth. Run of second, 2 outs. Game 3 in Detroit. Between any more founding between any of the good teams. 1-1 apiece. Run of second, 2 outs. Top of the fifth. Game 3 in Detroit. And that'll be ground ball to left. And that'll be a single. Run of second goes to third. And here comes Figueroa Estrada. 2 flyouts, he's 0 for 2. First and third, 2 outs. At the bottom for a strike. Beyond a little more of the system. That will be foul ball to left. Second strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2, here it is.
And the ball is low. And throws the first in time. And side is retired. A little more of a side view. 2000 sides behind it. For the bottom of the fifth inning, guys, game 3 in Detroit. Yankees 1, Tigers 1. Up next for the Tigers will be Harold Castro. He's 0 for 1 for ground out in the second. Puts the tips going. Pits. And that'll be, guys, that'll be fireball to mid-center. And we're going to get under it a bit more. And a little bounce off the wall. And that will be a base hit double. Actually, he is caught out trying to steal for a triple. And that's the first out for the Tigers. Here comes Jacoby Jones. He's 0 for 1. What happens on a different occasion. I said might be on a different side of things. And that will be, oh, this one's fly ball to center field. Gonna get onto it defensively, makes the catch. Out number 2 for the Tigers. Oh man. Here comes Austin Romine. Sitting on the 3rd inning, he's 1 for 1. That's it, it will be a perfect weekend. I'm pretty sure it almost should be. But it all depends.
Out there on the mound right now. Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores.
That's true. That might just happen for this year of the season. At the bottom, 0-2. The Boston Strikes, Red Sox 6, Blue Jays 3 in Boston. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this
Well, what is good for the health between
this guy's got a good one, and he has
kind of like a little bit of health problems behind that, so I didn't have any of that doing work so far today, but that's why I always keep a bottle of water behind me. At the bottom, another strikeout, and the inning is over.
And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We're
playing 5 innings tonight, guys. Game 3 in Detroit. Go to top of the 6th. Yankees 1, Tigers 1. 2 up for the Yankees to beat DJ LeMahieu. Blown out and grounded out. He's 0 for 2.
First offering on its way.
And that'll be ground ball to right center field. And that's a single. That's a single for the Yankees. Okay, let me double check how WWE is bringing back Fastlane pay-per-view. It's usually the last stop for the pay-per-view before WrestleMania, so let me double check that. See what's going on. At the bottom, let's strike. Luke Voigt's 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. Runner first, nobody out. Okay, there we go. I can spot it deep, we resets it quite a little bit. Up top, 1-1. Last game was 1-4 with a single. Runner will hold it first. And let me double check here. 1 month after the elimination chamber. Okay. The signal 1-2. Okay, brother. I wasn't sure if you were still in here. I had to sell my enemy freezer. Oh, okay. There might be a couple ideas. A little bit of good ideas, perhaps. A big ground ball close to second, gives it a second. Gives it the first double play, second out for the Yankees. That's a good thing.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with
between a little bit of my head, guys. Some of that water should be surrounding it.
Good pitch down in the zone.
I'm pretty sure.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Excuse me.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And that'll be fly ball to left center. Racing back and almost had the catch, but it's gone. Solo stop by Carlos Stanton. 8th home run of the season of its career. 366 feet. 97.6 miles per hour exit velocity. Stanton with a solo shot. As it's now 2-1 Yankees. Top of the 6th, 2 outs. Game 3 in Detroit. I also do have a little something behind the different things there.
It's a trip around the bases.
A little bit mentally, I would think. 2-1 Yankees, top of the 6th, 2 outs. Game 3 in Detroit. The pitch by Boyd. At the bottom, for a strike. Evans does 1 for 2 for a single in the second.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's
up top, 0-2. Came the first round pick in 2013 of the MLB draft.
Philosophies on it. So Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches.
Now big ground ball to right center field. That's a single. Single for the Yankees. It's up second between. The stuff is in between.
Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count.
Okay, plus 14. Okay. On the first 2 outs. Should be okay. The bottom for a strike. Brings up Clint Frazier. He's 0 for 2 for flyout and line out. 1 for 9 with a double. Run the first 2 outs. 1 ball, 1 strike between them and the tap. And that'll be fly ball to left center field. Okay, get out of it closely. Makes a very nice catch, and the inning is over. And that means the call is send with the solo shot. And that is to deep left center field. Gone, goodbye. Boom goes the ball. Not coming in. The bottom of the 6th, game 3 in Detroit. Yankees 2, Tigers 1. Due for the Tigers will be Victor Reyes. He had a solo shot of the first. He's 1 for 1. 8-15 Tigers looking to grab a bit of momentum. The more of an offense. Plus, any team, guys, deserves to have a little something special. Have a little more of a chance, maybe. Top ball 1-0. It's actually not all too bad. I would think 2 balls, no strikes. At the bottom, 3-0. Up next, guys, Nico Goodwin, batting .293. He's on deck. 2 balls, no strikes. Garcia from the stretch. And that will be fly ball to right center field. Gets to its opportunity, makes the catch. 1 out for the Tigers. And here comes Nico Goodwin. 0 for 2 for a strikeout and a ground out.
Here's the first pitch to him.
And that would be ground ball to center field. Let's ball get away from him, and that's a that's a single for the Tigers. Between any review glimpse, guys. Oh my. Oh my. A little more surprising. Here comes Samir Candelario. 2 flyouts, he's 0 for 2. Runner at first, 1 out. Runner Rojo at first between a little more excellency, I think. And that was, guys, his ground ball to right center field. And that'll be a single. That's a single for the Tigers. Oh, man. Yeah. Here comes Jonathan Scope, second baseman. Number 8 on his jersey. Single in the 4th inning, he's 1 for 2. First and second, 1 out. With no less predicaments. Here's pitched by Garcia. At the bottom for a strike. So now it's a 136 with RISP. That's why I have no clue what those form. What it's standing for. So I have no idea. The bottom, 1 ball, 1 strike. In the bullpen for 17-7 Yankees tonight. Adam Activino and Zach Britton. Between any of both names. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now big ground ball to third. Tags from third and throws the first in time. Double play and the side is retired. So the top of the 7th inning, game 3 in Detroit. Yankees 2, Tigers 1. And due up tonight for the Yankees will be Gleyber Torres. Had a double, had a run, he's 1 for 2. 17-7 Yankees, looking to tighten up quite a bit. Mets 4, Marlins nothing in New York City.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go
Here's the pitch by Boyd. Probably grab another step in a few. The foul ball to left for a strike. Looking between toys for the point guys, 2 for 8, with an average of 250 and 1 double.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That'd be ground ball center field.
Into center field, line drive.
That'll be a single. That's a single for the Yankees. Cubs 3, Padres 1 in New York City.
Double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
And there we go. I just had to pull one of my things between the head a little bit. Runner at first, nobody out.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez.
That'll be fly ball to left center field. And that one's gone. To deep left center field, and that's a 2-run shot by Gary Sanchez. Fourth one of his career, a 2-run shot to deep left center field. 381 feet, 109.2. That's power exit velocity of a 2-run shot by Sanchez. This is now 4-1 Yankees. Game 3 in Detroit. With 2 outs. Yeah, that's gone. 4-1 Yankees, top of 7th. Nobody out. Game 3 in Detroit. And there'll be somebody else coming, possibly from the pen. So doing good on time tonight, guys. As it will be coming in. Between anything spectacular.
Now here comes Ron.
Here comes the manager for the 8-15 Tigers coming to the mound. And it'll be it for Matthew Boyd. Boyd had a little bit of a, not bad of a some performance. Maybe a little under pressure. So on the mound for the 8-15 Tigers, guys, big Kyle Funkhauser. His 4th game appearance, 0-2 record. With 3.68 ERA, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts. Pitched by Funkhauser. Bottom for a strike. Viola Sealer, guys, is 1 for 3.
And throws from the right side. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it
at the bottom. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
So trying to hold up a little bit tonight, guys. Hanging in there. To left 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a full.
Between any player that tries to get some outside the zone, but inside the zone, still can't get there too quick. To left, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Spider-Man will be back in the coming weekends, guys. The upcoming weekend. Maybe Saturdays and Sundays.
He would have picked up that backwards K.
I just needed a little more of a night off earlier so far tonight, but I'm hanging. I'm just trying to hang myself in there. That'll be fly ball to deep left center field. Makes a good catch. First out for the Yankees.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there.
Between a good smart replay from back there between the cameras. With a little more professional, unique style. Up next, guys, is Theo Estrada. 1 for 3 for strikeout in the 5th. Welcome back, Gab. Hi. What happened?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
To the right, 0-1.
It's a called strike.
I'll probably grab another step in a few minutes. Maybe another 5 minutes or so. And that'll be fly ball to the foul spot. That's the second strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
To the left, that's a strikeout. Second out for the Yankees.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
That's why most of us are always part of the family now. What's this, talking to your friend? Oh, that's good. How's that looking?
Standing in now,
is it going good, perhaps? Here's Anthony Lee's 1 for 3 of a single in the 6th inning.
The 1-0 home.
Up top, 1 ball, 1 strike. To the left, 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 and not bad, malfunction.
The pitch.
Up top, 3 and 1.
Hey, if you're
2
gonna
balls,
throw a
1
pitch
strike.
like
Up
that
next
to
is
this
Luke
guy,
Boyd.
that's right where you want
He's
to
on
miss.
deck
Any
with an
lower,
average of
and he'll probably
244.
make you pay for it.
3 and 1 by Funkhauser.
Lofted in
And
the
that'll
air
be
out toward
fly
right
ball to
center.
right center field. Gets a good spot, makes the catch, and the inning is over.
The catch to retire the side. Yankees
And that would be a 2-1 shot to left center field, guys. That'll be Gary Sanchez. It's gone. Goodbye. Go to bottom 7th, game 3 in Detroit. Yankees 4, Tigers 1. Do well for the Tigers to be Willie Castro, shortstop. Flown out, struck out. He's 0 for 2. Pitched by Garcia. At the bottom, 0-1.
He clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Come on with a good special smile, actually. Bottom, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well below the knees.
To left, 1 and 2. Makes that 1 ball and 2 strikes in the chance tonight.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
To the right, 2 and 2. Ah, there we go. Bottom 3 and 2. Next, CJ Cron, 167 average. He's on deck.
Will be next.
From the stretch, here's the pitch by Garcia.
3-2 pitch.
That'll be foul ball to right, 3 and 2.
Foul ball.
Set of Slacker, how you doing? Coming in a Volko.
Full count pitch home.
Nice friend. And that'll be guys, fly ball to deep right center field. And that'll bounce off the wall between the spot. And that'll be a double. That's a double for the Tigers. It's out by Willie Castro for the 8-15 Tigers tonight.
He's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him.
Clean up and of a structure.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for.
Runner at second, nobody out. Here comes CJ Cron. Popped out, grounded out. He's 0 for 2. At the bottom, 1 ball, no strikes. Set a quick small check here out, 2 guys. He's also part of Volko's group. This is always normally a sweetheart. The bottom, 1 ball, 1 strike. But now it's a 158 with RISP. That's 4 letters, guys. That's 4. 1 and 1. To the right, 2 and 1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1.
Oh, excuse me. Foul ball to right, 2 and 2.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1.
Oh my goodness. At the bottom, 3 and 2. Up next, Harold Castro, batting 231. He's on deck. At the bottom, that's a strikeout. First out for the Tigers. 6 strikeout by Davidian Garcia. Dodgers 3, Nationals 2, and Washington. Pirates 9, Brewers 3 in Pittsburgh.
To make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy.
And here comes Harold Castro. Double in the 5th inning. He's 1 for 2.
In now, Harold Castro.
And that'll be ground ball close to first. Gets the first base, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. When on second goes to third. Here comes right fielder, number 21, Jacoby Jones. Struck out, flown out. He's 0 for 2. Runner at third with 2 outs.
Here comes the first pitch.
To the left, 1 and 0. A ball, no strikes. Up top, 1 and 1. Trying to get a little something smart between any good team. At the bottom, 1 and 2. Between on this field, definitely that too. Pretty much growing. Ooh, that should be good.
Fouled off.
Foul ball to right, 1 and 2.
The 1-2.
To the left, 2 and 2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
More of the speed.
Men on
Let's see how we're
third,
doing on
down.
time real quick. Okay, we're still doing pretty good, guys, between Watt's time. To the
he
right,
struck
and that's a
him out. His
strikeout.
seventh of the ball
And the
game,
inning
that
is
ends
over.
the inning. Tigers leave 1. They trail it
We're at the top of the
4-1.
eighth, game 3 in Detroit. Yankees 4, Tigers 1. The left for the
All set for the
Yankees
start of the inning,
will
and
be
next
Luke
to bat
Voigt.
will be the first
He is
baseman,
0 for
Luke
3
Voigt.
with a ground out in the 6th inning. Let's keep a lot of not much stuff gently. Here's the pitch by Funkhauser.
Pitch on the way.
And that'll be a ground ball to the right. Throws the first quickly, 1 out for the Yankees.
Nicely done for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in yet again as we flash you back.
As it tries to get a little bit of a flashback going.
A solo home run that
A little
was
more
really one of the key at-bats of the ball game.
complex. Have a good opportunity.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
At the bottom, 0-1. And that would be Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 3.
Now the pitch.
At the bottom, 0-2.
0-2.
The ball's 2 strikes.
8th inning. 4-1 is our score.
For left, 1 and 2. Almost double checking real quick. Double check from later on this week. Can really get a little more base on it. Up top, 2 and 2.
Fastball got away from him there. Hit hard.
Foul ball to right, 2 and 2.
Ready with another 2-2.
To left, 3 and 2. On deck is Aaron Judge, batting 311. On deck. 3 and 2 by Funkhauser. And now it's ball 4. First walk by Funkhauser. As he walks number 27 for the 17-7 Yanks.
Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners.
Between any baseball's
so they don't
nickname.
get burned. He made some good pitches.
Between any
Just couldn't get him to chase enough
wrestling
out
one.
of the zone.
Here comes Aaron Judge, 4 for 6 of series, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Runner first, 1 out.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Bottom 0-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
To the right, 0-2.
Strike, and now it's 0-2.
The ball's 2
Surprised the
strikes.
pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a
Let me double check
play in
something
this
else too,
situation.
guys, in just a moment. Reds 10, Redbirds 1 in St. Louis.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Left 1 and 2. Since spot 1 and 2. This time on home
Gotta
base.
Take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see.
And
too
that'll be
many
a
of those.
strikeout.
Oh, and he can't
That's the
catch
second
up
out
to
for the
fastball.
Yankees. Second
Swings and
strikeout by
misses for the
Kyle
second out.
Funkhauser.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you
Uh,
have to cover both
double
pitches
check
if
the
you're
other
a
one.
hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball.
Nah, never mind.
In a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens?
Keep
He
a little
gets the
more in
fastball,
place.
and he can't catch up to the express.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier.
At the bottom for a strike, that'll be Clint Frazier.
For strike 1.
0 for 3 with a flyout in 6th inning. Runner first with 2 outs. And that'll be ground ball to right center field. Trying to make a stop with the ball, and that's a single. Scores a base hit. Between a
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the
between any
trigger.
umpire of a
Might have been
decision.
fooled right there, but he was able to keep his his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Can't see in between the spots.
Big spot here. First and
Here comes
second,
Glaber,
two-man
Torres,
gun, and
guys,
that'll
2
bring
for
up
3.
Gleyber Torres.
First and second with 2 outs.
He's set. Here it comes.
At the bottom for a strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled
Foul
away.
ball to left, 0-2. The ball's 2 strikes. Nas his head. To the left, that's 1-2. Funkhausen's just given up just 1 walk so far.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs.
2-2.
See if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2-2 the count.
Eliminates with no problem. That's a good thing. I mean, foul ball to right, 2-2.
Foul. 3 balls and 2
Bottom
strikes
3
to
and
the
2.
Yankees DH.
Up next, guys, is Gary Sanchez, batting 296. Well, Funkhouse has only given up 1 walk so far tonight.
This AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch.
And that'll be foul ball to left,
Neither
3
guy
and 2.
willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Is
And that's a
he
big
finished? He
strikeout.
struck him out.
And the side is retired.
Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1.
We go to bottom of the 8th inning, game 3 in Detroit. Yankees 4, Tigers 1.
Chad Green is
Now on the mound for
top.
17-7 Yankees will be
Bottom half
Chad
of the
Green.
eighth.
It's the 9th game appearance, 0-2 record, 2 saves, with a 2.84 ERA, 2 walks and 8 strikeouts. And leading off first for the Tigers will be Austin Romine, Austin Romine. Second and third inning, he's 1 for 2. Now I also wanted to wish a special birthday shout out at this point as a very long AIDS, perhaps, playing the second. First pitch by Green.
First delivery to him on the way.
And that'll be foul ball to right, 0-1. You guys know this one between when it starts with a Z and starts with a B and has the last name with the W,
Here
perhaps.
comes the 0-1.
Between that's more.
Green.
I'm a good long age between their career.
He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
We'll get down in a few. Seven, no problem there. To left, 2-1. And that birthday shout out, guys, goes to Betty White. She's actually 99 years old today. 99. Born back in 1922. Congratulations to her, by the way. See how it continues to build. There's a ground ball to second, throws the first, 1 out for the Tigers.
Final line there for the Yankees starting.
You guys can see it. Delby Garcia's got 7 hits, a walk, and 7 strikeouts with 92.
Every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort.
You guys, Victor Reyes is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch by Green.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes.
To left, 0-1. Like I said, shout out to Betty White. She's 99 between.
Gotta find a way to
It's
scratch
good
at least
AIDS.
one across.
Coming out of Young and Hungry with Emily Osmond, by the way. She actually made 2 appearances.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
So I haven't mentioned that show for a while. It's actually still one of my good favorites at this point.
One out, nobody on.
Which it still is. Between anything for a while. And she's also been in with the other 3 sisters, and that would be the Golden Girls. Now the Golden Girls started back in the mid 1980s. So she had a great career. A very good career. Between a long life behind that. And I do know there's actually a real good ace behind them. And that'll be foul ball to home base, 1 and 2.
To keep it going.
To the right, 2 and 2.
Even at 2 and 2.
Are you guys still in the chat through Running Egg and Tuba? Brother, are you still here? Or not? Not exactly. At the bottom, oh, wait a minute, that's 3 and 2. I'm sorry. He's on deck. Gets signed down. Green from the stretch. At the bottom.
Checked his swing there,
And that will be a walk.
he did not, says the third base
As
umpire,
Green
so it's
walks.
ball 4.
99 years old.
99 years old, that old age, yep. So he actually has a great long age, buddy. My brother. They really do. They have a great long age.
Striding
I mean, same with Reeses Philbin and Bob Barker. Those two are still around, I would
single
assume.
for him in his last at-bat.
Barker's like 97, 95, I think.
And he's back in standing.
I mean, of course, Bob Barker's already been in with Adam Sandler with Happy Gilmore. That was actually a good, funny scene. Saying that nice and easy, happy, make a good shot. And Happy and Barker's like, that was not nice and easy for me. And that is gone to deep left center field. And that one, guys, is a 2-run stop by Nico Goodrum. I am so sorry. That's actually the third one of the season. And that feed, guys, is 369 feet, 98.5 miles per hour, exit velocity. And that's a 2-run stop by Goodrum, as it's now 4-3. Yankees. Bottom of the game, 1 out, game 3 in Detroit. Any better can do something good. Anybody can do better behind good thing behind it. 4-3 Yankees, bottom of the 8th, 1 out, game 3 in Detroit. Here's the pitch by Green. By the way, guys, Calerio is 1 for 3. He's sitting on the 6th inning. And I think that water almost hit some on the spot, guys. That's why it's good to have some good water liquid in your system. So like if you have a little sun inside of your brain, that's what water's for. Behind that. It really is. The bottom 1-1. Well, let me double check the other free raises. Betty White's 99. But the important thing she likes doing, guys, is staying up late. Behind that.
Here it comes.
And it really is. The bottom 1 and 2. She's actually on, well, Betty White got a couple of good things coming out of Twitter. I'll look at that in a second. 1 and 2. And foul ball to home base, 1 and 2. That would be, set up from former President of the United States, Bill Clinton. We'll get to that in a second. 1 and 2. And foul ball to left, 1 and 2. As Bill Clinton would understand, happy birthday, Betty White. You're a national treasure, Hillary. I hope you have a good one and bless you many more. And he said, and he's like in that quote, guys, with a little luck, we'll find a rerun of Golden Ghosts tonight for you. That's a good thing.
He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing.
There's also another setup coming out of one man. 2 and 2.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
That's
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get
that's 3 and 2.
Third and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2.
And foul ball to right, 3 and 2.
As many pitches as he can as he fouls another
Compared
one.
to the right, Chris Ronine, Candace Jordan from Twitter. Very nice. Foul ball to left, 3 and 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rachel Crow. Marcel Collier. San Antonio Zoo. Not that bad. And that's a strikeout at the bottom. That's the second out for the Tigers.
Indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and
so on the mound for 17-7 Yankees will be Tommy Conley. Conley making a 7th game appearance, 2-1 record, 1 save, with a 4.32 ERA, 10 strikeouts, 1 walk.
And next it'll be the Tigers.
And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He's sitting on the 4th inning. He's 1 for 3. I still think it's a real good age, by the way, brother. It really is. It's the right 0-1. Finding the good fight, knowing what any actor that's been around for a long time knows how to keep good health conditions, as it should be. To the right, 1-1.
The outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You can almost double check the injection for it.
And a half
The bottom,
hard
1 and
that
2.
time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
I will not be ready.
The left 2 and 2. I would not be ready that it's yes, him. Hold on, let me double check in just a minute. Hold on. Let me double check. Common strikeout only. The inning is over. What's going on with the cat, brother? What happened? Got the top of the 9th inning. Series, game 3 in Detroit. Yankees 4, Tigers 3. And do up for the Yankees. And we get off my head. So, did you put any healing on your head already, brother? Or how did you manage to stop the bleeding for it? Yes, the pitch by Funkhauser. At the bottom left for strike. Cameron Sanchez is 2 for 3.
Hesitation right there by the batter. There's great execution by the pitcher down and away.
To the right, 1-1.
Could have been sitting on something else.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he
Foul ball to left, 1 and 2. Get him a 9 likes, 1 dislike. Like I said, guys, my content's been pretty good through Running Egg and Tuber. Since I only lost 3 supporters earlier this week, despite the Preds. It really doesn't bother my ass for anything. That's a single for the Yankees, so... Remember, guys, the only 2 apps you guys can do it towards me is Sadie Zach Dawson is Twitter and Discord. Basketball Atlanta 30, Ray Summon at 13. Hit that red support button, like button, leave a comment on the videos, any videos you guys can see, stay connected, and do what you guys have to do. And we don't do S for S anymore, so that's actually a very important understanding behind that one. So you'll see last 1 for 4 for double in the 3rd inning. Run at first, nobody out. At the bottom, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate.
I don't know if my pun is coming back in or not. I'll double check. Up top, 3-0. Up next is Dorado Estrada. Batting 209, a home run and 5 RBIs. He's on deck.
You can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Another foul ball to right, 3-1. Hold on, guys. 3 balls, 1 strike in the chat. And that'll be ground ball to first. First base in time, double play. Second out for the Yankees. If I make a deal with you, kid brother, will you do pay me? Well, I'm not supposed to pay anybody behind that. If it were to be, well, how would that be handled, brother? Would it be through Super Chat or Streamlabs? I mean, I don't know how I'm going to be able to continue to do Streamlabs if my good old buddy Murdo it's not around though. I'm doing Super Chats though. I mean, all I have to do is be monetized for it, but I don't know how that's going to work. Estrada's 1 over 4, but there are a couple of good help tips if I get a chance in the future. But it probably won't be until once I get to tax time, though. By the time I get monetized, hopefully. So we'll see how it's going to come down to it. 2-1. Nas's head. That'll be ground ball to home base. Gets to it and throws the first, and the side is retired. To the bottom of the 9th, guys, stretch out. Game 3 in Detroit. Yankees 4, Tigers 3. On the mound for the 17-7 Yankees, there you see, guys, the fireball of Aroldis Chapman. Making his 11th game appearance, 8 saves, 2.08 ERA, 4 walks and 11 strikeouts. Then due for the Tigers will be Will Castro. Double in 7th, he's 1 for 3. Cubbies 4, Padres 1 in Chicago. Pitched by Chapman. Remember, guys, anybody that has a good pitcher, look at anybody that's closer. Knows how to throw the ball a little more of a good size. So I'm gonna see if I can get the aim at the ball you want to get. As good as it can grab it.
The 0-1.
Foul ball to right, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. That would be... That's the first ball, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and it's out. And that's a strikeout at the middle, first out for the Tigers. Anybody has a great pitching ball between miles per hour. Whether it's 100, maybe 110 or 115. That's how anybody can throw the ball safely. The way it should have to get a little more forward. And then if we got CJ Cron, he's 0 for 3 with a strikeout in 7th. He gets a sign down. Chapman from the stretch.
Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
At the bottom, 0-1. Right between that guy's Cron for Chapman, 0 for 6, but only 2 strikeouts between. Maybe it's just a few meetings. At the bottom angle, 0-2. You don't want to swing from the bottom, guys, between any of the signals. 0-2.
Here it comes, 0-2.
And that's a hit by a pitch, I think, and it'll be an automatic walk. If it comes to hit by a pitch between any pitcher's body, arm, or length, that's a walk. Automatic walk right there. As he usually is. And up next will be Harold Castro. Double in the 5th inning, he's 1 for 3. Runner first, 1 out. Gets the sign down. Chapman from the target. To the right, 1 ball, no strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Almost find a double guess between the other few or something like that. To the right, 1-1. Anybody's trying to get a piece of something between any good team. And it's trying to get a little more of a good length. 1 ball, 1 strike. At the bottom, 2-1. I get 2 balls, 1 strike in the chat. That'll be foul ball to left, 2-2. Running roll hold at first. And at the bottom, big strikeout. Out number 2 for the Tigers, and the Tigers are down with their final out.
A big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs,
and last chance for the Tigers will be Jacoby Jones, strikeout in 7th, he's 0 for 3. Runner is at first with 2 outs. The pitch by Chapman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Up top, 0-1. That was actually 102 miles per hour. Any player that knows how to throw it that fast knows what he's doing.
I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good.
At the right, 0-2. And the Tigers are now with their final strike. Look at that, guys. Between a good hitting hand. I don't know how you can deal with that. Up top, 1-2. I mean, any miles per hour between a little over 100's column, it's almost impossible. 1-2. To the left, 2-2. Any player would say I'm still around or something.
So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Up top, that's a strikeout, and the Tigers are now 8-16. There's a game 3 in Detroit, as the Yankees go up to 18-7. Final score of a good close game in game 3 in Detroit, guys, 4-3 by 1 run. But it was a great finish between any couple good teams. Trying to slug it out a bit more, but stay in the chat, guys, between standings and a couple of good things between the few. Hold on, let me read the chat in a second. Brother Mark in the chat says, since our girlfriend's rivalry is over. I mean, for now, brother, for now. I'm not getting bad plan. I love my ZF Bill, but I have to pick her side. I don't blame you. I'm always on my punch side for the rest of my entire life. But how many days has it been for you and Bell this time, brother? I mean, if I had to guess, maybe 4 days, I think. 4? I don't know. That was just be a guess. Okay, guys, Game 3 in Detroit, taking the win for the 18-7 Yankees of the season. And the notable players is Gary Sanchez, 3 for 4 with a 3-run saw with a double. Sakal Sam was 1 for 3 with a solo saw. Gabriel Torres for 2-4 with a double between standard. Zio was 1-5 with a double. And losing Game 3 in Detroit for the 8-16 Tigers of the season. Victor Reyes had a solo shot. The Gregorian was 2-4 with a 2-run shot. Harold Castro and Willie Castro both had a double with a 1 for 4 between the hits column. So the Yankees go up to 18-7 over the Tigers to 8-16. Game 3 in Detroit. 4-3, 11 hits, no errors, 8 hits, and no errors between the close finish between the programs. We're going to simulate that in just a minute, guys. We'll simulate that. Let me see if there's anything else being built in. Let me see real quick. Like I said, guys, my content's been very good through Running Egg and Tuba. It should be, and it always can be between good latest moments on them.
The White Sox smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals, 9-4. The Indians amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics, 4-1.
As far as the other teams go, we'll make them a little more standard and sharp real quick. As we have the Rangers winning by 12 extra innings after 9 innings on top of 3 of them, over the Phillies in Philadelphia. After extra innings tonight, guys, game and by 1 run, 5-4, 11 hits, 1 error, 12 hits, and no errors. Hernandez's second win, Rodriguez was first, number 1 save. The Reds won a big shootout after 9 innings. By 9 runs over the Redbirds in St. Louis. After 9 innings, final score 10-1. 9 hits, no errors, 5 hits, and no errors. Gray with his very first win. The White Sox were by 5 runs over the Royals in Chicago. After 9 innings in a standard circle. Final score with this one by 5, 9-4. 15 hits, no errors, 6 hits, and no errors. Matt Kopech was first win. The Orioles won something big by 10 runs over the Angels in Los Angeles. But the previous capital was Anaheim. So actually, California. Well, it was 2 of them before LA. That'd be Anaheim and same as LA, a little bit more between half and half and safe. And also the previous one was California, perhaps. 13-3, 17 hits, 1 error, 12 hits, and no errors. Lopez was the first win. The Indians won by 3 runs slightly after 9 innings over the Athletics in Cleveland. Final score by 3 runs, 4-1, 14 hits, no errors, 6 hits, and 2 errors. Before we continue, guys, let me get another sip again. Give me a moment. See if I can stretch my bottle. Hold on. But doing the chat, guys, keep going. I'm going to just take a sip real quick. Don't move. There we go, guys. That's why it's good to have some good water to heal some of the system. Okay, guys. Beaver with a second win. Brad Ham with his 10th overall save. The Dodgers smoked by 6 runs after 9 innings over the Nationals in Washington. What I do know, Baseball Demos is actually still doing the he's actually still doing the 2019 season replay of the Washington Nationals. He's also been doing some inside pits. Inside pits, permanent saves. He actually just did one 9 hours ago today. Out of these, it was the Cubs at the Reds. RZL does some good stuff between inside pits between different seasons. Are you sure it's not been 4 days, brother? I thought it was 4 for a minute. We've been dating for 12 days, so I got told Bill. You babe, already best DF. I have you, have great sexy body. Well, she does have a powerful one for you, my man. She really does. Same with my angel. Not the same with the body length, but she does always misses my personality. I mean, anytime I'm not over there, she starts wondering where I'm at, for the most part. So, to keep most of the contact on that. Final score 8-2 by 6 runs after 9. 17 hits, no errors. 11 hits and no errors. Baez was first win. The Pirates were by 6 runs after 9 innings of play over the Brewers in Pittsburgh. There we go. After 6 runs, 9-3. 12 hits, 2 errors. 7 hits and 1 error. Cowell the second win. The Red Sox went by 1 run and a nail-biter over the Blue Jays in Boston. After 9 innings, 6-5. By 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error, 6 hits, and no errors. Garcia was first win. Barnes the 6th save, which is actually an even number. Slightly good number. The Mets only had the only runs by 4 runs over the Marlins and New York City. Final score, guys, between the snap, 4-0 shutout, 7 hits, no errors, 5 hits, and 1 error. Stroman with his first win. The Braves won by 1 slightly over the D-backs in Atlanta. After 9 innings, slightly as well. Between the results, 2-1, 5 hits, 1 error, 5 hits, and no errors. Magic's first win, Mentor's 4th save. The Twins won by 3 runs over the Mariners in Minnesota. Minnesota. Never how you guys can almost describe them between the two abbreviations. Final score, guys, after 9 innings, 6-3, 7 hits, 1 error. 9 hits with no errors. Clipper with second win. The Cubbies won by 2 runs after 9 innings over the Padres in Chicago. 5-3, 10 hits, 1 error, 10 hits, and no errors. Son Lester for his fifth overall win. Winkler with his 8th save. The Red Hot Astros went by a big 12 runs over the Rays in Houston after 9 innings. It's actually any big combination between the standout statistics. 12-0. 12 hits, no errors, 5 hits, and no errors. Valdez with second win. Excuse me. And last but not least, guys, the Giants went by 1 run over the Rockies in San Francisco after 9 innings. 3-2. 8 hits, 1 error, 8 hits, and no errors. Beat of a second win. Watson's 9th save. So now, guys, the Tigers are now 8-16 of the season. If I didn't do baseball tonight, guys, you guys would have gotten a new episode of Spider-Man Miles Morales, but probably won't do Miles Morales until the coming weekend. So, as I decided, you guys already understand it's okay. Like I said, I just needed a break from that tonight, as I told you guys earlier today. So, but you guys are getting Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War tomorrow night after 5, and then Tuesday morning, and well, baseball will be back Tuesday, so it will be back Tuesday morning, and then Tuesday night, a new episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Wednesday morning, Assassin's Creed. Wednesday night, Black Ops Cold War. What I have to do, guys, is only 8-5 tomorrow, and then I'm off Tuesday and Wednesdays, and I'm off every Saturdays. So stay on 8-5s for the most part, so we should be okay. And so until Tuesday morning, guys, will be the series finale, Game 4-4 in Detroit. As there will be the hosting team, 8-16 Tigers, hosting the 18-7 New York Yankees. Hold up a minute. If I hear about rivalry, that makes me crazy. It makes anybody crazy. It's like they don't like anybody. They don't like something about somebody. Whether if they're making the wrong impression, well, if one of them is correct or not correct. Well, I know conflicts happen, but basically, it's always good to make something to make up a little bit more between two people. You know, tell them you're sorry, you made a mistake, and everything is common control as long as you put your mind to it. It's always worked out by Christianity. It's a gift from God every time. Brings a couple together. What do you say, brother? So, until Tuesday morning, on the mound for the 8-16 Tigers will be Casey Mize. 2-2 one-loss record, 18 strikeouts for 3.60 ERA. And on the mound for the 18-7 Yankees will be the one and only Garrett Cole. It's a 3-0 record, 30 strikeouts for 2.17 ERA. Earned run average. And for Tuesday morning, other teams, we've got, not as many, we've got the D-backs taking on the Braves and Atlanta. Martin, 1-2 for an 8.84 ERA versus Soroka with 2.57 earned run average. The Brewers take on the Pirates in Pittsburgh. Lauer, 2-1 with 3.79 ERA versus Williams with a 5.59 ERA. Run average between the two levels. Nationals host the Dodgers. Wood, perfect 4-0 with a 1.35 ERA versus Sanchez with 3.63 earned run average. Between maximums. As anybody should be always being good looking at between professional. The Athletics take on the Indians in Cleveland. Hold up a minute. Let me message my former number one seed sister, always being part of the Selway family. Double check in a minute. Okay, there we go. Mania 0-3 with a 4.60 ERA versus Zach Plesac with 3.38 ERA. Run average. Twin good pleasure. The Twins host the Mariners in Minnesota. Sheffield 2-1, 6.94 run average. Okay, there we go. Versus Maida with a 1.54 ERA. Oh, nice. My sister, Kaz actually said hi to me. There we go. So I'd say Sister Mia at this point. Rays take on the Astros in Houston. Snell 1-3 with a 5.55 ERA. It's just 3.5s. First is your Quiddy with 7.11 ERA. Or run average. The Cubs host the Padres in Chicago. Paddock 1-1 with a 2.81 run average versus Quintana with a 1.29 run average. I think that's a little more extra better behind it too. That's a good thing. Giants host the Rockies in San Francisco. Freeland 2-1 for 2.73 run average. Versus Webb for 1.32 run average. So a bit more better. Red Sox host the Blue Jays in Boston. Trevor Walker 0-1 for 2.19 run average. I'll get to the other things in a minute. So my sister Mia. She's always my former number one seed, but my sister thought Subway guys as part of the state of Ohio, as between the Subway family. My sister's always still holding on to that top seed. Since when the restaurants get back and a little more normal and older guys, I will be back to spending time with them very soon, very shortly. Which it will not be a different thing coming forward. Rodriguez for 5.90 run average. The Marlins take on the Mets in New York City. So we're gonna have between different comments. Okay, there we go. Hernandez 1-2 for 2.91 run average versus Ron Porcello for 5.24 run average. Between good stuff. Last one of these guys, the Angels host the White Sox in Los Angeles. Gallardo 3-0, 214 around average. Playing the second.
Rivalry your butt kid bro, don't ever bring up our GFS rivalry. If I protect my GF barrel, don't be mad at me your brother if I beat you in G.
You're still, hold on a second. So part of our see if I can put, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Barrera with a 2.42 ERA, standard between possession. Before we wrap things up tonight, guys, we're gonna double check standings real quick. We're gonna start with the American League Central. In the American League Central, 3 wins in total in a row in the season. 82 at 9, 9-6 at home, 7-4 and away on the road. As that belongs to the 16-10 Indians. Also one win for the 15-10 White Sox. 2 wins for the 15-10 Twins, keeping it even. One loss for the 13-11 Royals, and 2 losses for the 8-16 Detroit Tigers. Still a young season, as the 8-16 Tigers are trailing by 5 games behind the 13-11 Kansas City Royals. And the American League West, 1 win for the 18-6 Red Hot Houston Astros, 1 loss for the 16-8 Angels, 2 losses for the 13-13 Seattle Mariners, 4 losses occasionally for the terrible XC, for the 7-18 Athletics, and 2 wins, starting up a little bit slow. It's the 5-19 Texas Rangers. Okay, guys, in the National League. In the National League East, 2 losses for the 13-12 leading Phillies, 1 loss for the 12-11 Nationals, 2 wins for the 13-13 Atlanta Braves, 1 loss for the 12-12 Marlins, and 1 win for the 9-15 Go-Go Mets. Owens home by 3 games. National League Central, 1 win, 12-1 in division, is also the Red Hot, the 18-6 Cubs. 4 losses, not getting in its way. With 9-2 at night. It's the 15-9 Cincinnati Reds. 3 losses in a row, badly mistaken, is the 9-16 Redbirds. Only trailed by 6.5 games. 2 wins for the 8-16 Pirates. And 10 losses for the 8-16 Milwaukee Brewers, with the 8-16 Phillies. In the National League West, 1 win for the 21-3 outstanding, explosive, the Los Angeles Dodgers. 1 loss for 16-7 Padres. 3 wins, trying to catch up quite a bit, is the 11-13 San Francisco Giants. 5 losses in a row, sadly, for the 10-14 Diamondbacks. And 4 losses in a row, with only winning 2 games out of the last 10. That'll be 8-15 Colorado Rockies. Last but not least, guys, before I get out of here, 2 wins in the American League East for the 18-7 Yankees, 2 wins for the 15-11 Red Sox, 1 loss for the 12-13 Rays, only trailed by 2.5 games, 1 win for the 7-17 Baltimore Orioles, and 3 losses, guys, get ready, 3 losses for the 5-19 Blue Jays. See how well we're doing on time. I'm going to save this real quick. It'll probably go downstairs and have a little something to eat afterwards, too. Hold on, let me read this comment from you, brother. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Let me read what kind of thing you're putting in. Brother Mark says, if you don't see me rivalry, your kid, brother, don't ever give up on our ZF rivalry. If I protect my ZFL, don't be mad at me. Brother, if I beat you in games, Xenoverse too. Well, here's the thing, brother. You can take that as a little personal honesty. If I were to play in Dragon Ball Z in the future, your bot wouldn't even try to clear mine. I mean, I've had some good experience when it comes to playing Dragon Ball Z for PS2. It would be like, if you ever try to battle me in a Dragon Ball Z game, like say maybe for PS5 down the road, your ass wouldn't try to get me down of an inch of my entire career. But All I know is whatever fighter I would pick, I'm not sure if you actually would. I'm not sure if you would match the same moves as I should be. Because if I were trying to get something between you and I, it would not be pretty. The way Deadside used to beat the crap out of me on Mortal Kombat 11, and the way my love and I had the feud with and the same with as always. I would maybe kick somebody's ass if someone would have beat me in a fighting game. Like say Marvel's Capcom 3 would be one. Marvel's Capcom 2 for PS2 was really good. Also came out for 360. But any fighting game I would get for the PS5, that's actually not in the books right now. But I'll probably jump into that once we get the other PS5 games coming out. Hopefully really soon. But, okay guys, that's going to be a wrap for me tonight. I will be back tomorrow night. Same time, same channel. Tomorrow's Monday. I get off at 5, so you guys will have some Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War new episodes between multi and zombies. So if you want to catch more MLB 20, I'll be back Tuesday morning. Managing the 8 and 16 Detroit Tigers. So be sure to hit that red support button. Hit that like button. Stay connected. You guys can get supported by doing the same thing as we can always do under YouTube guidelines. Is hit that red support button, like button, stay connected. Okay, bro. Okay, kid brother. I mean, my good brother. I'll see you tomorrow night for some Black Ops Cold War. But thank you for coming in tonight. Like I said, you and Bill are always in control between you guys' future together. Same with my love and I. If there's anybody in the chat that has a Twitter, remember guys, numbers 824-65600, part of my Twitter account. And that's Zadie Zach Dawson, 2 words, in one, 2 words in one, between my first and last name, with Z capitalized and D capitalized, so on and so forth behind them. Share me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment, stay connected all together. And on Discord. Grab me on Discord, guys. Devin does have me. Volko has me as much as possible. It's a part of any powerful family through Discord. You guys can sit down with me anytime you guys like. Whether it's for PS5 related, for games I'm buying this year, or anything that's possible. Or anything you guys like to keep, the pronunciations, or anything with good suggestions. And then the way we always do things, guys, is we watch videos in full. Like them, share them, tweet them out, stay connected, leave a good comment, never ask for support back. Always leave a good comment on any video between any host you guys can see. To Running Egg and Tuber. Like I said, guys, my content is very good. To Running Egg and Tuber. I never set up between comments. I mean business the way I should be able to handle business with you guys in the chat. The family, and the way I do my job as good as I can, doing 8 to 5s every week. So, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow night, same time, same channel, for some Black Ops Cold War. And I'll tell you the rest of the things tomorrow after work, see how it went. I want to say thank you, Brother Mark. Love you, brother. See you tomorrow night. Thank you, Gab. Girl Saint, thank you for giving me the video that I commented on between yours. That's very astounding. Thank you, Puddin. I love you. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Bill. Like I said, Bill, you and Prince Mark are a good couple. That's it was 4 days or 12 days. I think either him or me have a good count, I would assume. But alright, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Have a good night. See you guys tomorrow night for some Black Ops Cold War between an hour and 25 to an hour and a half. Be good to one another. Be kind and love one another. Zadie signing off. Have a good night. Stay safe. And until then, guys, stay warm and keep doing what you're doing, guys. I mean, great content is very simple with support, love, and a lot of creativity. Alright, guys, have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the